Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're starting a new series called What Happened? And essentially this is my kind of excuse to open up some blasters that have been broken or are not operating properly, open them up, diagnose an issue, and hopefully give you guys some information along the way. And see if we can fix it, and if we can't, then we'll just tear it down for spare parts and hopefully get something out of it. So with that being said, our first candidate here is the Xshot Longshot, and this blaster came out last year, I believe last year, or maybe the year before. Is a fantastic blaster. It's been modded with a bunch of parts and kit from Frontline Foam, and then also we've got some parts in here from Out of Darts as well. So yeah, so it's not a stock blaster by any stretch of the imagination, and I think that's what's causing the issue. Is I think it might just be a little too much for the plastic that Xshot provided for this blaster. This is a pump action blaster, so if you're not familiar with this blaster or this style of blaster, is basically you load up a magazine of half darts or full length darts. This blaster does come with a adapter, so you can also use full length darts. But the adapter allows you to use short length, half length darts as they're called. You put a magazine in the back here, magwell, you pull back on the priming handle, it loads a dart up, and then you push it forward. That'll seat the actual dart, and then you pull the trigger to release the plunger head, and it just shoots the dart out the front. Not to go over everything that we did to the blaster, but we did increase the spring. We gave it a longer barrel thanks to a 3D printed collet, and then there's also a 3D printed P-car on the front of it. So yeah, so there's a lot done to it. If you want to see the video where I modded this, or upgraded it rather, I'll put a link down in the description as well as at the end if I remember. Yeah, this was a lot of fun to mod, and I really want to get this back up and running. So without further ado, let's kind of talk about what's happening. So we've got some darts in our half-length magazine. This is what's happening. Tell me if you guys can hear this. Ooh, that does not sound good. So it's not firing. I don't know if it's not loading a dart, I don't believe. It might be. There's some plastic bits or something going on in there. It's a very crunchy prime. And that's not supposed to be the case at all. We did remove the ratchet that was in there originally. So let's first make sure we're not primed. We'll get rid of the mag adapter. So yeah, there was a ratchet at the top here, so you kind of halfway prime it and you could let go and it wouldn't go slamming forward. Yeah, there is definitely something awry. Oh, you know what? We can actually, let's take out the barrel first and just see. Oh, there's a piece of plastic right there. I wonder where that, oh, it must have came out of here. Yeah, there's definitely something broken on the inside. We've got pieces of plastic escaping. Now this happened during our last family Nerf war. Someone was using it and was kind of mentioning that, hey, I'm like shooting it and priming it and it's not, or priming it and shooting it and it's not, you know, no darts are coming out. So, you know, I looked into it and there was several darts in the barrel. Yeah, looks like we've got a couple darts in the barrel here. There we go. She's all clean. So yeah, so let's set that up there. And the nice thing about the Xshot Longshot is you've got these two takedown pins right here. You take those off, and you've got this removes. And I won't, let's see, won't remove the spring just yet because I don't think the spring is the issue. I think we're gonna find some busted up plastic in here, which doesn't bode well for the fixing it portion of this of this series. Oh, that's unfortunate that our first blaster is our first episode is not going to be able to actually fix it. That makes me a sad panda. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe there's a part that we can 3D print to replace that one. Alright, I think we've got all the screws out here. Can kind of open her up. I don't remember if there's any screws or springs that like to shoot out. There we go. Alright, what is broken? What happened? Oh, there's more plastic. I wonder if it's the plunger head. Everything else looks to be intact. Take this off. And this will allow us to remove this, which gives us access to the spring. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, that ain't good, Jim. Oh, yeah, that's cracked. I don't know if you got, yeah, you should be able to see that. That's all cracked. It looks like the O-ring. Oh, oh, it's all, ooh. Yeah, she's seen better days, folks. Oh, that's all. Oh, look at there. That's all broken. Oh, it's like, ooh, that's not good. Well, I believe this is K26. And we've got, if you count the end, we've got, let's see here. Let's start here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and like a half. 11 and a half coils of K26 might just be too much for the included plastic. Let's take a look at take the plunger tube out. Oh man. Yeah. So this is the spring that's supposed to like kind of like dampen when the plunger rod comes crashing. It looks like our dart pusher kind of is broken too. Maybe a little too much slam fire, guys. I don't know. Yeah, so that's let's take a look at this. This doesn't seem to be too bad. I don't see any damage here, but it looks like it's our priming head, and then also the this whole like assembly that is the kind of the plunger head. Yeah. Whew. That is wild that it just shattered. Oof, that's rough. Well, it looks like we're breaking this down for parts. This was one of the original releases, so I'll probably keep the skin intact or whatever. But Probably, you know, this is garbage. This isn't too bad. So if we pick up another Xshot Longshot, we'll keep this stuff for like spare pieces and stuff like that. But that's all busted up. This O-ring is not going to be doing anything anytime soon. This is all warped. It looks like our trigger system and mag release is still intact. Maybe. Oh, that's pieces of that. Yeah, it looks like the trigger system and everything like that is fine. We'll keep the springs and all that stuff. We'll pretty much break this blaster down to just parts. Screws are always nice to keep because, you know, you can never have too many toy screws. But most of this stuff is going to go to the garbage bin. Man, that's unfortunate. We'll definitely have to pick up another one because we spent a good amount of money on upgrade parts. We might look at a different spring, or maybe cutting a coil and then putting a spacer in to kind of fill the gap so the spring doesn't rattle around. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll do some shopping and maybe we'll do an update to this video. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching the first episode of What Happened. Clearly we don't know what exactly happened, but we know what the result of what happened was. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you get subscribed and check out these other 2 videos here for more backyard foam content. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.